hunt for power breeds chaos. And that chaos is spreading with these sprites. Creatures born from 0-point energy. They can make you stronger, faster, more dangerous. No one can resist that kind of power. So we must secure them.
Alright, everybody, it has begun. The all-new Fortnite season, finally. They got rid of that crap. Ha ha! Yeah! Oh. As everybody might know, if anybody knows, I kind of lost my voice. So, I blame it on eating bad salads. Yeah, that's right. So, Fortnite's been doing it. Or have they? So, of course, you can get all this stuff here. I like the gold thing, but the name is like a boy's name. It says Dylan. So I don't know what that means. If it's a woman or if it's you know what. But you know what I'm saying. However, though, I do like the chainsaw, which is really cool. So, yeah. And, of course, they added more stuff. Love it or hate it. I don't know what to say. So they gave you all the stuff, and there it be. Ho ho! So the new season, the Battle Pass, has begun. The first series of Battle Pass, you get a cool little dude. We're going through the Battle Pass, checking stuff out. And you can view the customization. You can change them inside. A lot of people like this, how you can change this guy on the inside. There's a lot of talk about that. If you hear my voice sound funny, it's because I'm just now starting to get my voice back. So it's been a pain in the butt thing, and that's why I have not produced any videos lately. So apparently you can unlock all of these colors, which is really cool. And yeah, pretty cool, huh? And so let's check out the full battle pass and see what they got. So you can ride on some little dudes. I like it. They got some cool little stuff, and of course they've got some V-Bucks. And well, there you have his little chapter. Now, here you go with a chick that looks kind of cool, but you got a stupid face mask on. I don't understand that. Like, they couldn't come up with a face. They gave you some fire boots, which look really cool. Those are really cool. If they made stuff like that, I would buy them. You know? So, this season, it's kind of better than last season. I don't know until I fully check it out, though, and see. I just didn't really like the fact that, you know, the other season you had, like, to fight people and stuff, and that was alright, but at the same time, it's kind of more of a pain in the butt. As you can see, you know, they got a lot of stuff out. You got this guy here looking funny. They got him, they call him the duck guy. I don't know who he is. So as you can see, he's got his chain on and everything. Pretty cool. Then you got this chick here. I think she looks pretty cool. I like her style. I'm glad that they made her look like a girl. They even painted her toes. You see, I like that. So that's pretty cool. That's what I like, is that they actually, you know, make it cool looking and not a whole bunch of gear hanging off of them. See, Fortnite back in the day, they used to have this like thing where all the characters had some sort of like belts and guns and these like pieces of bamboo strapped to their leg, and it's like that was their idea, and I was like, that's not a cool idea. I wasn't really into that. These are some weird shoes. So if you ever see a chick out in public wearing shoes like that, it's really weird. But they're like high tops with open toe and the sides cut out for more air. That could work. That's probably better for your feet, to be honest. But let's continue on. Then we got this wolf guy with his mask on. He's got some sort of backpack and all this weird stuff. You know, I'm not really into the clutter that they put in there, but I'm into the people that they make. So he's not too bad if you're going to run around like that, but not really interested. Now, this one here really has a few questions I have. Now, the boat's kind of alright. I don't understand what the point of that thing is on her back. And it says the word queen. So usually you associate the word queen with, like, you know, transgender. So I don't want people to get the wrong impression here, but you know, why is the name Dylan? Up there on the left it says Dylan. I don't know, but is that a transgender thing, or I don't know. I'd have to look up, is this a person or what? It says real queens take what they want. So maybe it's just a chick that thinks she's a queen. I don't know. But that's a horrible name to have, Dylan. You know. So anyways, I'm not into that whole, we're gonna, you know, because I guess June is the month for that kind of stuff. I'm not really into all of that, you know. It's not something I would be teaching my kids about. If you ask me, it's kind of like, to each their own, you know. If that's your thing, that's your thing, but just, you know, I'm not into that, so I'm all good there. So I think their little cape thing looks cool. Too bad it's not a full size cape. So there's that. Everything's kind of blocked out as far as like bonus rewards. So all we got is like, the chainsaw is pretty cool, though. It's another version of the chainsaw, which is pretty cool, but it says queen on it, so I'm not really all about that. This is another version of the chick, and then they got these three here that are mysteries, or actually it would be individuals. Now, of course, they brought John Wick in as a pen and ink, if you're really into John Wick, you know. And they've got more than one version of him. And then I'm sure right here is a special version of John Wick, which is cool and all, but I really just liked the first movie, and the second movie was alright, and that was it. I mean, I don't understand where they're going with that, you know, but whatever. So when you go back to this main battle pass here, you'll see it has 3 markers, but at the very top you can change and see each individual person's thing. So he's got a little rubber ducky floating inside his head and his arm. It's pretty cool. And then you can get the red version of him, which is pretty cool. And then there's the secret ones, which they won't release yet. Now, of course, they have this one girl here, and I guess it's summertime. So she is obviously the girl of summer this year. So I always love it when they do something for summertime, because summertime is really cool. That's kind of like what we all look forward to. Of course, it doesn't show anything summertime related for her. And then right here you have a little collab, and then you've got, you know, a pretty cool outfit with cape, and then it's all blocked out. And then up here you got the chick with the mask. Not too sure about her, but you know, why do we gotta have a mask, you know? Of course, I'm starting to lose my voice again, so I'm trying not to talk much. So I may not be producing any videos until my voice is 100%. So what videos I might produce? Well, obviously the kid, or gameplay, like video gameplay of stuff that doesn't require me to talk too much. But it's kind of coming back now, so you might be looking at tomorrow. As soon as tomorrow, I might get some videos going there. I do have 2 more videos that are sitting on there that I have that are for game related, where I have not produced them, and that's because it takes a long time. The video that I put out last night that showed up today, set for today, that you guys may or may not have seen, it's for the TurboGrafx analog do system that, it's pretty cool. It's what Analog makes. And I put that video together. It took 3 hours just to make that thing all together. Just to make that video, it was like 3 hours. Okay, so that's after I've already done all the recordings. So if you put the recordings and the time it took to produce it, you're looking at probably 8 hours or something altogether to collab it. So that, my friends, is what I'm talking about. See, a lot of, and I'm not the only one, like, see, there's a lot of people out there on YouTube that they don't, always do what they do on their channel. I've noticed that because they have like family emergencies, or like me losing my voice, or stuff happens. See, I don't get paid to do this, so it's not my job to, I put this content out and it's for you guys, literally for you guys. So just remember, when I'm doing this, it's for you. it's a little bit for me, a little bit for the kid, a little bit for the future, but it's so everybody can see stuff. Now, the thing is I like to report. There was times I wanted to report on so many things and get the word out there, but I didn't, because other people beat me to the punch, or I was too worn out to do it. And there's a lot of times where I was expecting people like Mad Little Pixel to say something or to do a video on something, and he didn't. That was like big news in video games. And so many other people, like Retro Rick, there's a lot of times he misses on stuff. There's a lot of people that do videos. One of them's like RGB or something, and all these, like, I expected Metal Jesus to do a video on something, and he did not, So, of course, I have people that join the party, and they don't understand what I'm doing. They just, out of nowhere, will join you. So, that's just how it is. But, yeah. I'm getting older, and so if I do retire, you can expect a full wave of videos non-stop. But, yeah, it's one of those things where once the house is fully restored, which it's getting closer, then I'll be super happy, because then it'll be just really relaxing 100% when I come home. I don't have to worry about anything. So there I can do even more videos. That gives me more time. So there's always room for improvement. But yeah, there's a lot of times I see people that I expect them to do a video on something, and even Tabor Hill, he'll say stuff like, I was sick, guys, I'm sorry, I and there was so many like big events that even Fortnite was expecting him to produce a video, and they sent him stuff, and he said he's not going to be able to do it. It was literally within the past year. So every year we have stuff happen, and that's just how it is. And if I was getting paid for this, I might put the effort in that even when I'm sick, let me come to the table to tell you something. But I'm not getting millions of views, and I'm not making millions of dollars, so there's no point. and overdoing it. So, but there will be times, I'm going to get the word out there. And there was a few times I beat a lot of people to the punch of putting the word out there. Like, for instance, when Xbox just out of nowhere canceled movies and TV, no one reported on it, and I mean no one. As soon as it came across my phone in the feed, it said they just canceled it, and it was like minutes ago, and I'm looking at it like, what? And then immediately I got on the Xbox, found out, yes, it was canceled. I was the first one all on the internet to make a video on it. And so, yeah, if you go back in my history, you'll see that there's a part where I actually did a video on Xbox canceling movie and TV. And it was literally with, I think it was July last year, maybe? I don't know. So within a year's time or so. And there's a lot of times I report on it and beat people to the punch. And it's funny because it falls on a lot of deaf ears. But I got a lot of responses on that video because I was the first one to really drop it. And I could have supported that video even more. I think Xbox needs to bring that back, and they need to get on the ball. I don't think they have what it takes right now. They're not thinking clearly. If you go and look, PlayStation just ripped everybody a new ass with their fucking show. I mean, holy moly. The first time I ever seen PlayStation grab me by the balls, and I'm coming. Oh, I'm going to buy that Wolverine game. I am going to buy that, there's like 5 or 6 games I want to buy now. Let's just put it that way. So, literally, the best PlayStation I had ever seen in years just came out of nowhere. And it was mainly that Wolverine one. But they had Silent Hill on there. Oh, I'm buying it. You better hope to God that comes to all the systems, because if that's PlayStation exclusive, they've got that for a year before they'll share it with anyone. Okay? And stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now look at this map over here on the right. Holy moly. They completely altered it. And they said they kept some things from the old map. I don't know what. Something about the Las Vegas town area thing. So you got to go through and collect these sprites. There's a whole bunch of challenges here that are really cool. I look forward to putting out a lot. If you guys are wondering and anybody's watching this video tonight and you've made it this far, I've got limited run out the ass backed up. Like, I've got half a video or a full video or something on one of them, and I haven't done it yet. There's also a Holy Grail video I wanted to do, and I'm sitting on it like, man, when am I going to do this video? So I actually have what's known as a Holy Grail in the video game industry, and I have more than one Holy Grail. That's why I was going to do the video. And then I was going to do a video stating how to protect your Holy Grails. So it was going to be an all-in-one. And that stuff would have already been out if I didn't lose my voice. So right now it's really hard to talk. But it's coming back, and I'm sure you hear me just fine because I'm really close to the mic. So I might be loud. So I got limited run stuff out the ass, and we're going to be producing that all throughout the year. And I'm saving some of the scary Halloween type limited run stuff for closer towards Halloween, because that's when it gets spooky. So expect some of that stuff late August, September, and October, obviously. And not just that, but we are also going to cover other stuff too. Even some movies and stuff too, but that's later down the road. So what I've got, and I haven't told anybody if you've made it this far, usually it's towards the end. I try to keep some of this stuff to the end for those people that wish to really know. So I got some stuff from Analog. I got information on how they run their dev kit ordeals, and yeah, they basically send you stuff and you test it and you try, and you're basically helping them with programming and stuff like that, and then where you might find faults and stuff. So it's actually kind of deeper than what you want it to be, you know. So if you're trying to reach them for the marketing part, you could apply through that or ask them through that, but they're not really all into marketing. They're in Hong Kong, and it would be for their new products. So right now, the reason why they have that dev kit thing, are you guys listening? Who made it this far? Who made it this far, huh? Are you guys ready? God, I gotta do it. I gotta do it, you know, because I don't even think anybody else is gonna hear this. So, okay. So the dev kit thing, right now, they're working on something. And I would have to say it's another game system. Now, I don't know if it's 100%, but all I can say is it's a higher system than the Nintendo 64. So its next phase is what they're working on next. So I don't know if I should really say it or what, but it could be related to a PlayStation. It's something with a disc. That's all I gotta say. That's all I know. I can't tell you much. I don't want to, insinuate it, but it looks like they're working on something. And it does relate to a disc from what I've seen. So anyways, there you go. Some secrets every time, motherfucker. You know what I mean? So the last thing I wanted to let you guys know is, yes, the M64 is coming. They offered me if I wanted to have one shipped to me now and just go ahead and order, and I said no, I'll wait till the time it's gonna be, because I want a final production everything, one that's fully updated and all that. Anyways, you're still gonna have to update the M64 when it gets to you, and Analog kind of stole their thunder. So so the M64 is coming. We've got Analog coming. I've got Pocket Video with a whole bunch of adaptations for the Pocket. And what's so cool about the Pocket, making it way better, you're about to literally jizz in the pants. That's the word of the day. So also for you guys and girls that watched any of the golf video, if you made it this far, you should probably watch it and get the 3 answers and then report to me on X so you can get your free Toad stuffed animal, but it's just Toad, so who really likes Toad, right? I'm just saying, time be a ticking. And I haven't had anybody hit me up, so that means nobody really cares to do the challenge. But watch 2 years from now, I'll be out in Las Vegas with the kid or something, and next thing you know, you guys are hitting me up about this Toad thing, and I'll be like, well, fuck, where were you guys then? So that was a good time. Anyways, so limited run, Analog, and a whole bunch of M64 stuff. What's really cool about M64 is they're making games. They're having people produce games for the M64. So these games work on all systems, and yes, Analog's probably going to put out an update to match their games, the new games. And that's what we're talking about here. We need someone to remake some Nintendo 64 games or come out with some new versions. And that's why I also put some modded games. I have more modded N64 games. If you've made it this far into the video, here's another secret. So I've got a whole collection of these cool modded N64 video games, and I'm gonna be dropping them as soon as I can. I mean, geez, I'm sitting here on all this shit. It really sucks when you lose your voice because it backs you up. And then people, I don't have time, you know, I have family and this and that. So, you know, I say if I do 1 or 2 a week, I'm happy, you know. And this week I wasn't able to actually put a good video out other than one of my old videos that I wanted to do. It's just putting it all together. That video that I put out on the Turbo Do, or the Analog Do, I chopped the hell out of that video. It was longer than that. It was over an hour long. And there was so much stuff I went into and showed you and how to do it. And exactly step by step, there was so much, and I chopped it down to 15 minutes. There's a reason. Because most of you people have an attention span of like a child. So for me to put it out there, nobody's going to watch more than 30 minutes for sure. They want it quick and easy, just like everybody. So that's why it was chopped down to 15 minutes. So I tried to put it all in there with what I had there, but there was some other cool stuff. There was a loading screen, and there was more about the loading screen showing you the 2 differences in updates. Before the update, after the update, and then showing you how to drag and drop each individual titles and then the box art. So you could either go with the titles or go with box art. I put videos, like I had so many, and then I had the Reddit page and then the actual official where you can get the images. And then I was also, which someone commented on, I was also going to tell you, you can make your own images using a thing called Python tool, which works for the analog. But you don't even have to use the Python tool if you know what you're doing. You literally can take an image, size it down, and then change it. If you have like Windows Pro, I think you can do it. You don't need Windows Home. Windows Home may not be able to do it. I think Pro has full unlocks. So you can actually change the actual image and format it to a different format. However, you could use a production tool to do this as well. But there is Python tools which helps format it to a different type of image set that would fit in there. So, you know, anyways, there's a whole bunch of stuff, and I was going to go into that, which is good that someone commented on that. If you guys have any questions, like I said, drop them down in the damn link below. This is going on 30 minutes. I got to go, people. Enjoy your weekend. My throat's getting better. Till next time.
Zombie apocalypse.